Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Gus Gustafson here, sports analyst for Grace Kids. Now, you might notice something. These pearly whites are nice and bright. The mustache is gone. All right, let's get into tonight's action. Now, a soccer game, it was confusing at best. All the players were just storming to the ball. Now, most of us know we have positions in soccer that we need to adhere to, or else the game's not going to go as planned. You got goalie, you have defender, midfielder, and striker, and it's important that we follow those different roles and positions for our team. Now, just like in the Bible, right, on God's team, also the Israelites, they were given something that is just amazing. They were given the promised land. Now in Joshua 13 through 17 tells us all about that. The story is just incredible. It's wonderful. And when they were given that land, they also had roles and spots that they had to adhere to. Okay? Now, what's important to know is that also in the Bible, in 1 Corinthians 12, it tells us about our spots on God's team, right? It tells us 5 key things that we need to know about being on God's team. And more about that, we're going to go to our sports reporter, Elise Tyerman. Elise, take it away.
Thanks, Gus. Just like positions on the soccer team, there are positions on God's team, like leader, teacher, helper, and people of faith. Some people might not be as good as doing one position in soccer than another, just like people are maybe better at being a leader than a helper. And we need to understand that those things that make us better, all those special talents, come from God. Those are very 2 important things that we need to know about being on God's team. I'm Elise Tyerman, reporting live, Grace Kids Sports. Back to you, Gus.
Thanks, Elise, for those 2 very important things about being a part of God's team. Now, the other 3, as Christians, we are all on the same team, right? All on the same team. And we win together and we lose together, right? That's extremely important to know. But in Jesus, we have victory, right? The final piece is in Jesus, we have victory. Now those are all extremely important pieces of information about being in God's team. Now it can help us today, in today's world. How is it that we can be a part of God's team? What special gifts has He given us, right? Is it what talents, what skills? Is it the school that we go to, maybe the neighbors or the friends that we have? It's no accident. It's all part of being in God's team, and it's all part of His plan. Now, really, when you think about it, we have a unique position, each of us, in God's team. Now, Jesus knows what it is, and over time, by just speaking with Him and being a part of Him, we will know what that is too. That's awesome. All right, this is Gus Gustafson with Sports Kids. Thank you for your time.